Hey loves, Bree here. Welcome back. Last time I talked about 4 tips that could help with the withdrawal process, but for us long haulers, the withdrawal process becomes a lot more convoluted and more emotionally painful. In the beginning, there is this hope that is fostered in the darkness. We are in the worst physical pain of our lives, but our mind is at the forefront, throwing some punches. It hasn't grown jaded or exhausted as the years pass. But at 3 years, 4 years, 7 years into a withdrawal, you can start to feel hope less. I know, I'm here. I would tell myself year after year that this is the year of healing. I would be better. But that expectation was always knocked off its pedestal. It's really hard to mentally stay afloat. So this video goes out to all of my long haulers. I see you, I am you, and I want to dive in. There are 3 things that I want to share. 1, I am done with the expectation. I have voiced it before, but it is really hard to process and accept. Our healing is not linear. Our healing is not a destination. Our healing is about loving ourselves in these moments, whether it's through a flare or through times when you don't think that any healing is happening, that we feel like we're even going backwards. If we don't love ourselves during these times, we will drown. It's like gasping for air while you're being dragged down to the seafloor with a boulder attached to your ankle. Which moves me to number 2. We have to remember that no matter what, we are worthy of a beautiful life, that we grow through what we go through. And just because we don't have control of what is happening to us, doesn't mean we don't have control of how we handle it and react to it. I didn't say it was easy, but it's the only way we can survive and thrive through a withdrawal and through our life. Take each day as it comes and set a game plan for your mindset. We can try and soothe our outer wounds, but that's always hit and miss. But our minds, our thoughts that ebb and flow throughout the day, we can manage that. Which moves me to number 3. It's okay to do things that you thought you'd never do. Shout out to Ashley and Laura, who told us that we have permission, that we are allowed to change what we think is our healing process, that our definition of healing can change. I used to tell myself that I would never take another pharmaceutical drug for eczema. I would jump off a cliff before I gave in. But you know what? All that did was push me further down into shame, because that was the narrative that I told myself, that if I gave in and took another drug, that I was a failure, that I was giving up on myself and my community. But truth be told, I was already shredding at the fabric of my already unstable mental foundation. Last year, I was juggling a relationship, a career I didn't love, massive hip surgeries, and processing how my body was once again flaking, bleeding, oozing, crusting. It was a nightmare, a soul-crushing nightmare. I needed help. I needed respite. And right now, Dupixent is giving me that. I don't see it as a failure anymore. I see it as a way to get back to myself. Now, that doesn't mean I'm telling you to go run and sign up for Dupixent. I'm just saying don't beat yourself up if you end up changing what healing is for you. It's okay. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It's your life. Do what you need to do. At the end of the day, I'd want you to be here on this green earth than wishing that you weren't. So embrace where you're at, find ways to forge mental fortitude, and do what you need to do to make it through each day. It's the only thing that matters. I love you guys. Please keep being brave and courageous in your journey. You are so much stronger than you realize. Until next time.